It is the Tuesday edition of the world famous Cheeky Jaguar radio broadcast. I hate saying that. I fight like crazy not to say the Tuesday edition, the Wednesday edition. Oh, it's 7/18 in the year of our Lord, or all that stuff. Like Steve Bannon says. Get a hold of us online over there at JIGGYJAGUAR.com. Live video on our website from the KJAG Radio Studios. We are in Hutchinson, Kansas. I had someone call me the other day, and I have a streak. Whenever they ask me, they're like, are you in Hutchinson? I'm like, yes, unfortunately. 2 Central, 3 Eastern, 12 Pacific, 1 p.m. Mountain Standard, and, of course, 24/7 at CheekyCheckWire.com on the TuneIn apps. And, of course, you can find our on-demand archived audio over there at TalkShoe.com and iHeartRadio. Live videos available on our website, Twitch. We're twitching on the Twitch. And selected editions will appear on AMFM247.com. 50-plus AM/FM stations, including KFRK in Denver. And, of course, follow us on social media. Find our daily videos uploaded to YouTube, cross-posted to Rumble, and, of course, BitChute. Not WeTransfer. I put them on retransfer and I send them to the people's email address. CloudHub is what I was getting ready to say. If I don't have it on the sheet, I can't read it. That's how it works. Jiggy Jaguar radio broadcast, of course, is live, off, and running. Thank you very much for joining us today here on our big broadcast. So, I had a conversation over the weekend with a local trans entertainer. She's a comedian. Her name is Heather J. And we were talking about trans people, and we were talking about cross-dressers, and we were talking about drag queens, and we were talking about all sorts of things. You should see the things we were talking about today on Facebook Instant Message, but I won't get into that here. That's for later. That's for somewhere else, as they say. That's for somebody else, as they say. That's for all the pervs out there. But she was telling me, which I think is amazing, Fox News and conservative media and all these guys, they take the trans stuff and they take the drag queens and they put them together. Why do they put them together? That's the thing that I've been trying to figure out. Why do they put them together? Because I can understand the drag queens. I can understand being offended by drag queens. Even though most of these Republicans, these so-called Republicans, and so-called, I mean Carrie Lake, good old Judas. You know what I think is so funny is that Judas, I have to refer to Carrie Lake on the show as Judas. Judas has done an interview with Dan Perkins. She did an interview with Josh Bernstein. I've attempted to get an interview with her. No emails. Probably because she's heard me call her Judas on this show. But she was all against drag queens. She was all, I don't like drag queens. And then it was revealed that she frequently has drag queen parties at her house. This was back before she became a conservative Republican that she is grifting, basically. There's a story out there. There's 2 or 3 stories out there about how she's hanging out at Mar-a-Lago like every day. She's like harassing Trump into being the VP. And Trump's like just about sick and tired of her. Getting ready to send her on her way. But the thing that I find strange is these drag queens are getting paired up with the trans people. There are a lot of drag queens that don't want to be women. And there's a lot of trans people who don't want to be drag queens. And trans people often think drag queens are clowns. How in the world did the drag queens and the trans people get put together? How'd that happen? I just been trying to figure that out. And so we had a very interesting conversation. At some point, I am going to get Heather J on this show. And we are going to sit down and we're going to have all sorts of conversations about drag queens, about all sorts of stuff. It will be entertaining, as they say. Entertaining, as they say. I don't know who's saying it. Don't know why they're saying it. They are indeed saying it. But we will have a conversation had by all. Fun had by all or something. I don't know. Something. But in this broadcast, we are going to do something. I don't even know what we're doing. I'm even looking at the sheet where I've got it written down. And instead of me saying what we're going to be doing, I'm just going to act like I don't have anything written down. When earlier today, I wrote things down. That's how that works today on this show. So lots of things happening. Ironically, when I say lots of things happening, usually nothing is going to happen. But today, I wanted to talk about this thing with these drag queens and these trans people and why I think it's ridiculous that they're being grouped together. I don't understand this. Now, I'm not one of these people, like for instance, today, I'm going to have to go find this video. It probably won't be up until tomorrow on Alex's Rumble channel. I almost said YouTube. Alex Jones's Rumble channel. But he did a segment today where he was talking about, this Dino, what is it on Disney Plus? Dino Rangers or something? Apparently, let's see if maybe it's on his website. I've got to play this. Uh-oh, Mancow's made some news. Oh, no. Oh, no. Okay, let's tackle one crazy lunatic before we tackle the next crazy lunatic. And I like Alex Jones, and I like Mancow. I'm a huge Mancow mark. I know a lot of people in the 90s and the late 80s were big Howard Stern fans. I could care less about Stern. I was a big Mancow guy. Still am. Okay, so apparently there is a story. Where is the story of the Dino? Maybe I can get on Google or something and find it. The Dino Wranglers? Disney Dino show, maybe? I don't know. Dino Ranch, that's it. Dino Ranch, gay men. We'll say that. We'll say if that pops up. Dino Ranch promotes gay dino dads. Okay. This is amazing. Where is this video? Okay. Here's the thing. We can't do this all in this segment. I got to take a break. But then I got to come back and I got to talk about the dino dads being promoted here and why these crazy conservatives are out of their minds about the dino dads. And during the break, I'm going to read this story about Mancow. We may be talking about Eric, like I know him personally. I'd like to know him personally. I'm a huge Mancow mark. We won't get into that here. We're going to take a break. When we come back, we're going to talk about these dino dads And the righties are freaking out about dino dads on a friggin' cartoon. Got more coming up.